Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm going to take a look at Moon Knight, the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends that I have been searching and searching, as I'm sure everybody else has that's interested in this figure. This is probably, I would say, the best Moon Knight next to those Mezco fans out there, of course, figure. This one has eluded me for some time, and it eluded everybody at the launch, if you remember that fiasco. Thank you, bots and scalpers. But anyway, the figure is here, and I'm going to unbox it and show it and review it and take a look at it with you. So I'm really excited with this one. I loved the Toy Biz one. I didn't hate the Spider-Man Wave Marvel Moon Knight. It was okay. It was a good figure. It's just not my Moon Knight. It's not the Moon Knight that I identify with from the comic runs that I've seen. It's not the classic Fist of Khonshu, if you will. So maybe somebody can mention in the comments down here where this outfit came from, which run that was from. I'd like to read it. So, but this one, they just hit. We've got the interchangeable hands, an alternate head, the crescent pieces, and the bow. So I'm really excited to get him opened up and get him taken a look at here. So just taking a look at the detail in the box real quick. There's the art for Moon Knight on the side. Really good art there for an exclusive. Sometimes they kind of chintz on those, but they didn't on this one, so I'm glad to see that. There's the figure pose on the back. Great looking figure pose. Belt does look a little bit different. I noticed that it's got more details, some ridges on there I'm not seeing on the figure. And there's that side shot again. So it looks more like, I don't know, maybe they're just more dominant in the photo on the back. I guess it is in there. All right, on the barcode on the bottom, of course, if you need that for some reason, and the Moon Knight symbol on the top. All right, got him slid out here. I do want to show you this real quick. This was a little bit of a surprise. I didn't see that sneaking behind the package, or behind the figure in the package, so that's pretty cool. I like that. There he is out of the package. Get a good shot at him. Get a good close look at those accessories. I love that they did a great job holding this steady. If you had the Toy Biz version from the past, you may have remembered that they didn't do the best job of keeping those pieces straight. I think most of the ones that I've seen have some kind of curve that had to be bent or heated out of them, so that's nice. And then the extra hands, of course, you get the fist and the open hand, even a grip, I'm assuming for the crescent. So all right, let's get him out of this. All right, I'm gonna let Mark dance around here for you while I show you some of the accessories a little closer up. So there's that staff. It's all silver, by the way, if you can't see that on the video here. It is solid silver all the way through. Same thing with, here's one of those pieces. I can get it focused here. There we go. Alright, so there's that. And you get two of those. You get the open hands. Got the extra head. I'm thinking this is probably going to end up getting lost for me, so I don't know if I want to pull those out. They're so tiny. I don't know if that's a good idea for me to pull those out of there. Cool, but tiny. Alright, so let's take a look at him real quick. But before we do, I wanted to highlight something that I missed earlier. So these small little crescent pieces actually go into three very tiny holes in the fist, and it looks like that other Moon Knight had the same feature. So that is some incredible detail. Just amazing oversight, because I don't see very many people posting the pictures with that. Almost looks like a really wicked throwing pose there. So the only negative I have to it is what I mentioned already, is those pieces are tiny. Trying to get them in there, I dropped them about 12 times each. or at least 2 of the 3. So, but well worth it once you get him in there. So, taking a look at this guy's posability here, we got the butterfly shoulders, very posable. The 360 on the arm, you can spin that around. We got the straight double jointed bicep, so you can do the muscle man pose there. There's a hinge on the wrist here as well, and hopefully you got a good shot at the armor. It's the same one as the Spider-Man wave, but there is a little armor plate on that fist and on the thumb as well. So those are some nice little intricate details that they added on here. They're more dominant on the black handed costume, but I mean, they're still, the sculpt on the belt is awesome, and some great detail here in the legs, some serious muscle tone. Mark's obviously not skipping leg day. He's got the great detail on this cape as well. That is just incredible. Let's take a look at the head real quick. We got, obviously that hood is not going to allow for a whole lot of movement, but with Moon Knight, I mean, you're mostly body. I mean, I'm just picturing him going across the rooftops, or you know, in a fighting pose, but not necessarily needing to look completely down. But it does get down there pretty good, so that's pretty decent for the hood to be in the way there and still get that. And of course that comes off. Let's do a quick side-by-side here. Toy Biz release. As you can see, I did not stick with the gray that they had launched them with. I went with a white paint over a black wash. I raised the Moon Knight emblem also, and I changed the belt a little bit, but other than that, it looks like they're similar size. Similar posability for sure with the old Toy Biz joints. I'd say the detail's about pretty much the same. This one never disappointed me as far as Toy Biz Marvel Legends. It was one of my favorites. You got the individual fingers, if you remember those. For what it's worth, they held the staff pretty good. So I mean, they're pretty stiff still now, actually, even after all these years of holding that thing. Here's the original. So that you can take a look at that. You be the judge. I'd say it's worth the hunt, 100%. What you get out of this guy, and an exclusive to boot. A few more things here for you. One last quick little comparison look. That's the Toy Biz repaint that I did. You can see the staff curve. Here's a quick action shot with the weapon, the crescent piece. There's a quick little heroic pose with the staff, very straight. Gotta love that. Another little action piece in the toy corner there, and of course the throwback to the 3 3/4 inch that I did think they did a pretty good job on. And I leave you with this. The last comparison here is for you to make your decision. Is he worth the upgrade? I think any Marvel Moon Knight fan that's watching has probably already made up their mind, but for you to decide. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.